Thank you for tuning in this Sunday
Let's go.
Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer
This should be a
Doris
good
Burke.
game.
Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
This should be a
Now
good
we're going to
game.
check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Raptors. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They got momentum.
And I think for Toronto, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Let's go,
And
man.
checking out Utah's opening lineup.
Jersey
Stockton is out there with Starks. Then it's Malone. Then it's ABC. And for the Raptors, they've got Elijah. Davis is out there with ABC. Then it's Williams. And it's Carter in at the 2 guard. What do you think it's like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach?
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with the X's and O's. How does he
Let's go.
And yeah, right, that's a good point.
Shoot that shit on me,
The message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
Now, here is Starks. Stockton outside. Malone right side. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
Williams kicks to Carter. Back to Williams. Shot from 16.
Oh, I missed that.
Puts it up.
Open
is Davis.
Come on,
off the back iron and out.
I missed that shit. That was bucket. Fuck they doing.
Stockton.
Oh, that was my block too.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for
others. That was my block, man.
Fuck. Williams against Stockton. Pass to Peterson. To the left wing. Carter outside.
That's me. Oh my God, I'm missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hella putting it on the ground. Oh my God, you pull it up like that?
To start this game, you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Don't make me have to call Michael Jordan.
Greg, he's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your
good foul.
offense for long stretches.
Yeah, let's get his ass out of here.
I love that grit and grind style of play. Davis just isn't afraid to get a little chippy down low.
Good fucking foul, man.
He doesn't get the second one. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Marshall deciding where to go with it. From 11 feet away. Malone misses. Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Peterson the pass to Williams.
Them niggas the same niggas basically.
Passes to Peterson. Here's Elijah. Puts it up from 12.
Good shot.
Jump shot is good that time.
I see you out
And that's just too deep. Elijah with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Carter against Starks. Baseline jumper. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Starks. Malone's got 6.
He about to give us the works.
Activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Williams passes to Carter. At the tip.
Oh my God, I can't hit a jumper, but good board.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now here's Stockton. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And here we go. Oh, what a dunk!
Let's go. I will put out the Michael Jordan cradle when I'm playing the Jazz. Trying to spook them out.
Let's go. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Malone outside. Just 5 to shoot.
He ain't got that shit. He ain't cut like that. He ain't cut like that.
That shot off.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball.
I'm surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
ABC's checked in for the Jazz. Carter hits them both.
Let's go. Good shit.
Utah with the ball. They trail by 3.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you
Ooh,
know
that was
when you
me.
miss
Oh,
free
wow.
throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Here's Williams following the three-pointer by Utah. Peterson the pass to Carter. Here's Peterson. Back to Carter.
Oh, yeah. He came off the screen, bro.
And shot on the way. And
Now hit
yes,
that.
it's good.
Okay.
Carter's got 8 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes
That's a
energy,
good
it
run.
takes activity, it takes intensity.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Olajuwon dishes to Williams. Now, here is Olajuwon. Defense right on him. Carter outside. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot. Davis on the foul.
I'm not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
These niggas can't do nothing.
Now the pass to Marshall. Pass to Starks. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Pull up Jay. Peterson, that's good.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Utah trails by 6. Stockton up top. He's guarded by Williams. Marshall passes to Starks. Over Carter. A shot by Starks, no good. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Olajuwon. That's in there.
I'm seeing everybody.
6 points for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Starks outside. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Peterson, that's good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the Jazz call time here. Here, these defensive coaches in our meetings for us talk about their players staying on a string, helping to help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was a Defensive Player of the Year category. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case. But it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Guys like Marcus Smart, the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
Outside Williams. Back to Carter. Lets it go with a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Carter's got 11 points.
The defense looks soft. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
I didn't even want that dude.
Stockton against Williams. Back to Starks. It's stolen by Carter.
We need to stop making that dumbass pass,
Carter
bro.
leading the charge.
Yes.
And finished off by Carter.
Stop making that dumbass pass.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Here's Marshall. He's coming off a 19-point game again.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Here's Starks.
Oh, my God.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He's off on the first.
Yeah, I'm holding Jonathan. That means he got to hold me.
Murray against Malone. To the left side wing. Three-pointer from Stockton. Nailed from three-point land.
But don't he got to hold me?
Stockton's got his second bucket of the night.
Jonathan.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Malone. He's out there with Greg Ostertag. Stockton is out there with ABC.
Oh my God, the finish. I said I would have done, but I would have hanged. That's an asshole move. That's when you over-athletic for no reason.
And the Jazz with possession here. 19-point game. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
That's when you mad over-athletic.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now shot clock at 5.
Hey, shout out to Greg.
Utah needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Malone misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Finished off by
we out here. John better get off me. I'm going to bust his ass. I'm about to bust John in.
He has a head of steam right there. He's looking to tear off the rim.
Here's Cronic. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Stockton passes to Malone. For Murray. Malone gets the bucket.
I had great coverage.
Malone's got 8 points.
I'll tell you what, a night he has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Carter left side. Lays it up.
Carter's got 6
here in this quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the
get
same
these white
exact
boys
story
off me.
last time out.
Fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Pass to Cronic.
Anything niggas from Utah can do is shoot. And I'm here for that.
Passes it to Malone. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Jazz have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Yeah, Ostertag was like an underserved cop.
Has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And Utah making a change here.
Starts to step up.
And it's
I
Carter
missed
missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stockton. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
A big athletic combo guard. Starks loves to score, but also more than willing to make the extra.
That better be good.
Peterson,
All right, he got the green. We good.
Fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Utah calls timeout.
Fucking shit,
rim
man.
protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchup?
And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
Let's go.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight.
I'm about to go crazy on these niggas. 60. Look at the score.
Here's Stockton following the score by Vince Carter. Here's Starks. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Toronto leading by 23. Carter outside. Starks with the steal. There's the pass to ABC.
I really lost that. That's bullshit.
Malone in the high post. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Another miss by Utah. The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him. Ryan Russell is checked in for ABC.
Oh, yeah. That's a great one. That better be good, too.
Here's Williams. Carter against Starks. Carter kicks to Williams. Clock at 4. It's to Elijah. Williams trying to break free, and it's denied. To the paint. Here's Starks. It drops.
Oh my God, that's bullshit.
Game. And
they wouldn't let me steal from homie.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Yeah.
Williams passes to Peterson. Let's the three
That's
fly.
you, nigga.
Good.
You gotta take over.
Assist for Williams.
Pull up the every
Williams
time.
has got 3 assists in the game.
Shit.
Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second.
I ain't got my camera with my shirt off, so I gotta work with me.
Here's Starks. Drops in the layup for 2. Starks has got 4 this quarter. And so here's Toronto.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the bucket started raining down.
That drive by Carter, just 4 to shoot. Here's Williams. Rebound, Utah.
You know, they don't
Oh,
score
yeah,
on
do
that
that.
shot.
Oh, how can you take that? Oh, my God.
And that's out of bounds.
He met that
Toronto will
nigga
retain
barefoot,
possession.
bro.
Davis is checked in for the Raptors.
Get that shit out, nigga.
On defense, the Jazz. Pass to Elijah. Williams dishes to Carter. Back to Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Starks with the steal.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Malone outside.
I'm going for that
Passes
steal,
it to
bro.
Stockton. Starks outside. The pass to Malone. 6 to shoot. Over Davis. And there's Carter
I need to
Malone
get
on the
green
assist
bean
by
every
Starks.
fadeaway, man.
Malone's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Williams passes to Elijah. Over Amici.
Oh,
Elijah
but he can't hit that bitch?
Utah trails by 20.
We looking good in this game.
Outside for Starks.
And then I'll leave John
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Starks has got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Carter against Starks. And then
Nigga.
with the dunk.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it
God,
down
rip it,
with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. As you and I were just talking about this, as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's having a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
Oh my God, I'm fucking this nigga up. I'm fucking this nigga up. This nigga getting the works.
Incredible.
Back your ass up, nigga.
Now, here is Russell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. It's stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Oh, no.
So good. Toronto leading by 22. Davis kicks to Carter. Knocked away.
Oh, wow.
Starks with the steal. And here's Marshall from the arc.
Oh, shit.
Peterson grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Carter looking around. A three.
Why would you step back, bro?
And again, Toronto.
Why would you step back, bro?
The team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy
What the
has
fuck
been
wrong
lights
with you,
out.
man?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a
Oh,
bucket.
that
And Davis sends it
screen.
back. Fast break Toronto. The shot by
go
Carter.
again.
Nobody around.
Here we go
And the
again.
Raptors hit again.
Let's bury these
I'll tell you,
niggas.
the consistency
34
of a
and a
good
half.
first quarter
You know what I'm
leads
trying to
an
do.
excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
You know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to kill these niggas, bro.
Starks against Carter. Starks dishes to Marshall. Over to the left wing. Starks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Carter.
That shit out.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their
Yeah, I wouldn't
frustration
die, man. You
mounting.
should've
With
shot the
every
baby
missed
jumper,
bucket, it
cool.
becomes more and more desperate.
Hell no.
And Russell gets it to go.
Byron Russell. He finally hit a nitty.
Here is Carter. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. He kicks it to Elijah, and he could not get that one
Flagrant?
to go. Out of contact,
That's not a
and he'll
flagrant?
Go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
For Toronto, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. He misses
That
the
needs to be a
and
flagrant, bro.
Toronto making a change here. And so it's Toronto
That
leading
needs
by
to be
a
a
full
flagrant,
31
my guy.
points at the end. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others.
Work his ass,
Boy,
Hakeem.
all night he's been
Work
willing
that
to make the
nigga,
extra
Hakeem.
pass.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Carter out there with Williams, and it's ABC, and there's Davis, and it's Elijah in at the 5.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Peterson, fires for 3.
Mo
That
Pete
one
out
falls,
here.
coming off Carter's
Mo
feet.
Pete got me.
Carter's got assist number 5 here
Don't
tonight.
double me,
the
man. I got
defense has to
shooters.
stay
Well,
attached
I
to
got
him
one
on the
shooter.
perimeter.
These other
Here's
niggas get his.
Stockton.
Ooh, good fucking move.
No good off the back of the
Got the
rim.
work, though.
The
Mo Pete.
Raptors shooting has been brilliant in this game,
Mo
67%
Pete.
from the floor. Here's Elijah. The shot misses. Utah shooting around 40% from the floor here. Starks with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Carter against Starks, and it's sent back by Carter.
And
Oh my
Malone,
God, really?
a remarkable power forward. His footwork
That's bullshit,
incredible,
yeah.
and that jump shot
Yeah,
is
that's
wet.
bullshit.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game, and he's good on the second. And so here's Toronto. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elijah can't hit. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Inside, Amici lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Williams kicks to Carter. Williams passes to Carter. They double him with Stockton. Williams for 3.
Let's go.
The shot will not fall.
And you could tell he thought that.
Why is he bringing it up, bro? I'm gonna
And
reach every
Vince
time.
Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams against Stockton. Pass to Starks. Here's Malone.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5 building the building.
Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds.
What?
They say it was last touched by Carter.
Press the wrong
A
button.
chance here to see the numbers
I threw that
for
away.
Davis. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in shooting
really threw that away.
percentage,
That's
seventh
nuts.
in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Oh, that's us. Hey, good
Toronto
turnover,
gone
Willie.
2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Carter dishes to Olajuwon. Outside Williams. Vince Carter on the wing. Passes it to Peterson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shot up 2 there.
Oh, we hit whatever.
36 points for Vince
I'm
Carter.
throwing it up. I
And
threw
they're
that up
really
out
in
of
a good
desperation.
position
We
here,
hit
thanks
whatever.
in part to the way he's been able
Let's
to score
go.
the basketball.
Let's go, man.
Stockton against Williams. Goes up at the stripe. Here's it starts. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
This was a good
Starks has
pass,
got
man.
12 in the game.
Yeah, you
Look at the
gotta
shot
love
percentage
the
there.
recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Carter, the pass to Olajuwon.
Good darn. Oh, my God.
And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bangs home the trifecta.
Shit.
Marshall's got his second basket
We
of the
still
game.
up by 9
Not
points.
everyone has the
Shit.
green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Shooting foul as
Get
the
that
whistle
nigga to
blows.
work,
He'll shoot
Hakeem.
2 free
Damn.
throws.
No question, he
You
got
know,
bumped
taking
on
it
that.
soft, drop step,
There's a made 7
going
free
pump
throws.
faking. Nigga, you don't get this nigga the fucking job application. I'ma beat your ass.
1:58 left in the third quarter.
That's what mama used to say. If you don't beat his ass, I'ma beat your ass.
Here is Alston. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game.
Oh,
And the pass to Davis.
that's crazy.
Clock at 6. Pass to Alston.
Oh shit, I'm
From
sorry,
deep
Rafer. You
three-point
gonna
range,
hit?
and
Nah,
there's
he
the
ain't
shot clock
gonna hit.
violation. Couldn't get
I
the
put
shot
him
off
in
in
a fucked up
time.
position. That's my fault, Rafer, bro. My
Let's
fault.
take a
still.
moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Malone outside. Kicks it to Russell. Back to Malone. Here's Stockton. Lays it up and banks it in.
He made
Stockton's
that
got 4
shit,
points
bro.
this quarter.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Johnny, I swear, bro.
Carter against Stockton. Davis, the pass to Alston. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Stockton. Carter kicks to Alston.
I'm sorry, Rafer. I'm trying to bust
Misses the
Stockton
three.
ass, and I keep getting jammed up.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Malone
Ooh,
drives in.
fucking- Hey, y'all.
And
I see you,
Malone
Carl.
with the stuff.
I love
see you,
watching
Carl.
Malone just use that strength.
bad y'all not
He's so
coming back.
good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Carter with the 3. And it's
Get
Malone
that
with the
shit off
rebounds.
ass.
Malone's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Crotty. 8 points for him. Pass to Malone. Stockton outside. Unloads. And Utah again with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
I'm not stressed.
And at the end of the third. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
No.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got ABC. Malone is out there with Collins. Then it's Russell. And it's Crotty in at the point guard. Alston kicks to Carter.
Massive, man.
We're seeing some great shooters with length. Tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters. Men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded closely. Malone, no what?
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful test right there.
The feed now to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Here's Crotty. He's covered by Alston.
Malone
on the high post. And Davis sends it back. Here's Carter. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. The drive by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Russell against Carter. Over Russell. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Carter's got 38 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Russell. Shoots. And there's another one for the Jazz. Alston with the ball. Carter outside, down low, and there's the defensive 3-second call. People look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Feeds it to Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Man, hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Crotty. He's covered by Alston. Russell trying to free himself up. That one drops for him. Raptors leading by 21. Alston passes to Carter. Over Russell. Carter kicks to Alston. Back to Carter. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Here's Olajuwon. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Better to be lucky.
I was like, you a fucking best, bro. Fucking problem.
Here's Crotty. He's covered by Alston. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
Williams, he's checked in for Big Cat. Now, here is Starks. Not a lot of room. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Peterson. Carter against Starks. Carter, the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
I'm just saying,
he is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Starks. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds for Jazz. Able to retain possession here. And the Jazz with possession here. Starks outside. And there's the pass to Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. First free throw is good. Vince Carter hits them both. So it's Utah now. Stockton kicks to Marshall. Here's Starks. Off target from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Carter, the pass to Davis. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Peterson, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control.
Here is Davis. Can't get it to fall.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Stewart's checked in for the Raptors. ABC comes in for Williams. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Collins checked in for Malone. ABC comes in for Marshall. ABC's checked in for John Starks. And it's Lopez in for Stockton. The shot's good. Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Carter drives in. So the wing on the left. Murray, the pass to Olajuwon. Now here is Carter. 5 to shoot. A stupendous finish in traffic. Carter's got 43 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And it's Lopez penetrating, fires the 3. Livingston, that's good.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Raptors leading by 23. Carter outside. hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be...
Oh, so my big ass fingers can get in. Alright, you thinking. I didn't know what those. I thought those were like slippers or some shit.
Recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
He's forcing the action. Finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Williams kicks to Carter for the 3. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Jazz shooting about 47% here in the 4th. Starks up top, defended by Carter. A shot by Starks, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
There's the steal. It's tipped. Stockton with it. Williams picks him up. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Stewart's checked in for Olajuwon. Clark comes in for Davis. Murray's checked in for ABC. And ABC is subbed in for Williams. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Malone. ABC comes in for Brian Russell. ABC's checked in for John Starks. And it's Lopez in for Stockton. Here's Murray. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished
go cop a couple
for the
things,
Raptors.
now you
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there, but every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Vince Carter.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Sinks the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
It's blocked and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
He told me.